being a content creator for the roundtable discussion. And this is open to everybody. I know that we've had some problems with some content creators. There's a few content creators, no matter what, I will not lend an olive branch to. But if there are some content creators that are over, whatever hindrance or problem they've had with me, and they're interested in this case and they would like to have a discussion on it, reach out to me and we'll work something out so we can bring you up on the panel and stuff like that and kind of mend fences and whatnot. So this is opening it up to some of those the people that we've kind of exiled off this channel for a while. If you guys are over your bullshit, which it sounds like a lot of blinders are coming off over the, I'm watching everything that's kind of breaking out on social media, not because I want to, it's just because everybody's sending me stuff about what's going on out there, and everything that I was saying happened is obviously I'm being showed to be correct, like I didn't lie, which I was being told I was a liar this whole time, and I have not been lying. I've been telling the truth, and I tried to, even those haters that did all this to me, I even tried to protect them. But the case is over. Queen Bee is allowed. There's not one attorney or judge that's going to say she cannot give the people that donated to her. But what she did is she took. It sounds like she took money that didn't go toward it, and we knew that this was going to happen because she raised an awful lot of money. I just want to remind everybody, I'm currently in litigation, and I've had 7 different lawsuits, and I still haven't spent that type of money, $100,000 on our court stuff. So there's no possibility that just me with one court hearing she spent that much money on. And I gave her credit. I went over and above, saying maybe $35,000. I don't even think it was that much. I really don't even think it was that much. So if she raised $100,000, that's how much money she took in for herself, and she never gave it back. She never donated it to a nonprofit. She took it. She took it from them. She told them that it was for this lawsuit, and she kept going back and asking for more money, telling them she needed it for the lawsuit, and she didn't. She didn't even spend the money that she had already collected on the lawsuit. And I kept saying that, and she kept going back for more, and people kept giving her more and more and more. It was like ridiculous, And we struggled just to raise $5,000 to pay my attorney, and they dropped like $100,000 on her in a month or 2 months. Like it was absolutely insane, and I did everything I could to try to protect the people because I knew they were so manipulated. They didn't know what they were doing, And I truly believe that. But now this has come full circle, and she's caught with her pants down, and she doesn't want to give them the receipts, and she's trying to blame it on me. Our case is done. There's nothing I can do with those receipts. And the judge didn't say she couldn't give me the receipts. I wasn't trying to get the receipts. I was trying to have her turn the money over into the registry of the court. That's what I was trying to get done. That's what was denied. It was never denied that I couldn't have access to the receipts. That wasn't what I was asking for. I was asking for her to be required to put all that money in the registry of the court so everybody knew how much money she collected and how much money was spent for her own people. It had nothing to do with me. What I was going to do with that money is if I did win the lawsuit, I was going to take it. That's why I wanted it in the registry of the court. And that's why they fought me not to have it into the registry of the court. That's what was denied. And I want to make sure we don't get it twisted, because I got the receipts on that, and anybody can go and look up a court record and look at what I actually filed. It was to turn the money over to the registry of the court. That is what was denied. It was never denied that I wasn't entitled to the receipt, because they were going to I was going to be entitled to the receipt no matter what, because if they went after me, which she was trying to go after me for attorney fees, they would have been required to turn all of that over to me. So I just want to make sure that you guys are not being further manipulated and lied to, because you guys all know that she was trying, she told her people, I'm going to get attorney fees from Miss Betty. I'm going to get attorney fees. How do you think she was going to get attorney fees? She was going to be required to turn that over. There is no privilege to those bills, okay? What I was denied for was having her turn that money into the registry of the court. So she's lying to you guys. And if you feel like she's lying to you guys, I would definitely, allegedly and in my opinion, I would definitely file a criminal action with her state attorney if you feel that you were fraudulently, if she fraudulently told you this was for one thing and used it for another thing. I've heard rumors that she bought her and her daughter cars. If that's true, then yes, she did fraudulently collect money. She took that money for court and she spent it on personal items. So that is considered fraud under the criminal code. So if that is truly what happened, my suggestion to everybody would be file suit. Or not, you don't even have to file suit, just file a criminal complaint. And because this was done over the internet, she was inducing this money over the internet, you're talking about white collar crime now. Now you're talking about the feds. So I would definitely do one of those I3C3.FBI.gov federal things, because I think this rises to a federal crime. If that is what she did. Again, I got to keep putting the caveat, if that's what she did, because I didn't donate to her, so I have no claim. And I only heard rumors. We do have some shots of all of her little, PayPal things that I was using for my court hearing. So I do have those if you need those. I do have copies of those in my file. I'll give those to whoever needs them for, for whatever. I don't have any reason to hide. I got no privilege. The case is over. There's nothing privileged that I've got. There's nothing privileged she has. So again, she's more than welcome to send that. And she would have been, I want to make sure this is very clear. She would have been required to send me that stuff over at the end of the case. I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware, this illusion that I'm prevented from having it. No, they were coming after me for attorney fees if they were going to win the case. These would have absolutely been turned over to me, 100%. There is no privilege to that amount. And because they were coming after me for attorney's fees, again, she would have been required without a doubt to turn these receipts over to me. So whatever she's telling to her audience is a flat lie. And if you don't believe me, again, I'm not saying for you to believe me. Obviously, she's manipulated you guys, telling you guys that I'm the liar when she's been the liar. But I digress. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to her. Pick up the phone. It seems like you guys do investigative work on everybody else. You have no problem who you dox and who you follow and who you break the law for. So why don't you pick up the fucking phone and call an attorney and find out who's telling the truth, whether it's me or her. I guarantee it's going to be me. I guarantee it's going to be me. So do what you wish with that. I'm sorry that it happened to you. You guys allowed this woman to manipulate you, to inflame you. to sit there and everything that I put in that court record was accurate. She used all these words, these things to make me a horrible person in your eyes, and then she extorted all this money from you. And you guys allowed her to do it. And I tried telling you guys back when all this stuff was going on, her audience, I tried to tell you guys were being foolish. You guys were being so foolish, and you guys were being manipulated, and you guys were just hook, line, and sinker. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. All this stuff, even though you knew she was doing all this stuff to me, including following me, having people follow me. That is a crime. That is a crime. That is a crime. That is a crime. That is stalking. And you guys supported her stalking me. And then when I'm doing my job, you try to say I'm stalking other people when I'm a freaking independent journalist. How dare you? So I'm enjoying every bit of this. I will not lie. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm enjoying exactly what Burnt Toast and Queen Bee did to me, them doing it to each other right in front of everybody. Every single thing that I listed in my court hearing that I was called a liar about, you're seeing happening right in front of everybody. Everybody. Everything that was in there that I was called a liar about. Well, proof's in the pudding. Proof, meat pudding. We got a lot of that going on. So I hope that they hate people that were on her channel supporting this nonsense against me for no reason other than to bully me. I did nothing to her. Go back and look. What the hell did I ever do to her? I never even knew who she was before she started going and attacking me and trying to destroy my channel and take my channel. Like, she just said, ooh, she's making a lot of noise. Oh, she's getting a lot of clicks and views. Let me go destroy her channel. That's exactly what happened. You can't do that. That's a crime. It's not only a crime, it's a civil tort as well. And I tried to educate these people, and the more you try to educate them, the worse they got. Well, now you guys are all meeting karma. So now if you guys want to know, is karma real? Is karma real? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But from where I'm sitting, there is this thing called karma, and it is absolutely real. So I would like to be on the good side of karma. So I wake up every day and I do good. I do good work. I don't try to destroy people. But make no mistake, I'm half holy, half hood. That means you can pray with me, but please don't play with me. I make a much better friend than I do an enemy. I'm a best friend. I'm a loyal friend. I'm a loyal to a fault friend. But you know what? When you cross that line and you're no longer my friend, just remember how loyal a friendship is. And when that loyalty goes away, think about all the things that loyalty got you while that loyalty was there. So when that loyalty goes away, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to come full circle. It's going to come full circle. I always make a better friend than I do an enemy. And I love people. I really do. I truly love people. So if you guys have made a mistake in the past and you guys are ready to, we accept people on this channel that are kind, that are courteous. We don't expect you guys to parrot everything. We just expect you to be respectful to one another. That's what we expect on this channel. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. But whatever happened to the people on Queen Bee, you guys were manipulated. I mean, think of the strategy she used for you. I want you guys, this is so psychological, and I was seeing it very early, and I told you guys about it, but you guys were already so sunk into the hate channels and their craziness that it was insane. And at the end of the day, you guys are seeing it. Everything I said is now, there's no blinders anymore. Everybody's seeing what I said is true, because they just released how Queen Bee is paying Blank Screen to go harass somebody else, paying him, making it worth his while. Does that mean she was sending him drugs? Making it worth his while. Did she do that to me? How many drugs did she send over? How many pills did she send over to Blank Screen to have him do what he did to me? How much money did she pay Blank Screen? Now, I can't go back after Queen Bee for any of that. If she does anything from our court hearing forward, I do have a claim, and I'm going after Blank Screen, and I'm going to get all of that discovery, and they can go ahead and delete it and start hiding it and everything else. That's okay. I'll get it I'll get it straight from their people. Subpoenas are a great thing. Subpoenas are a great thing. So we may find out that Queen Bee did do some dirty shit since that court hearing has been over. And if we do, well, we'll have her back in court again. That's how this works. So we're going to be filing against Blank Screen, I think Monday or Tuesday of this week. I may push it off until after we get paid, because, you know, obviously I'm sending out quite a bit of money today. So we'll get that figured out. But I've already had the complaint. I just got to go and adjust some things on it. I've already had everything drafted months ago, and I've kind of just, you know, things were quiet and I don't want to do it, but I've been forced to. I've got no other choice at this point. And now that we're finding out that Queen Bee is lying, it makes me wonder what else she's lied about and how many times she's used Blank Screen to have him come and attack me, and how much money she's paid him to come and attack me, or gave him, you know, things like substances or pills through the mail or something like that. I mean, I would definitely like to explore all of those avenues, because if I find out there's any drug dealing going on, especially through the use of mail, I can promise you I'm going to make sure, because Queen Bee knows if I get an opportunity to throw that bitch in jail, I'm throwing her in jail. Any point, I don't care if it's now or 10 years from now, any opportunity that I have to throw that lady in jail, I'm going to throw her in jail. If there comes a time where the law allows for it, this might be it right here. This might be the karma that's needed to put her in jail. I don't know. But she knows I am not playing, and she wants to keep poking the bear. Like, I leave it alone. But now here my name is back in this bitch's mouth. So you know what? Now I'm not even coming for the civil suit. I want you in jail. I want you in jail. You're a criminal, in my opinion. You're a criminal in my opinion. And I think the people need to fight her. I think they need to fight. They need to file the complaints with the courts. I think they need to file the complaints with the feds. People go to jail for this type of stuff. She collected $100,000 and probably only spent about $25,000 or $35,000 collecting the majority of her legal expenses went to her personally, not her legal expenses at all. So she's got some. I mean, that is, and we do have proof that she was specifically advertising for legal expenses. So when you take legal expenses, we can prove that she purchased, like, and I'm pretty sure you can prove, I don't know definitively, but if you can prove that those cars were purchased before the end of the lawsuit, I think you might have her dead to rights. I think you might have her dead to rights for fraud. But again, I'm not getting into that element of it. If you guys want to do it, I gave you guys all the information you need to hold her accountable if she did do those bad things. Again, I don't know she did. I didn't spend the money. I don't know what she promised you. I was staying off of her site. I don't watch her. The only time I even now I'm even going to go there. I didn't watch her. I went through her videos and took the ones that had my name in it and put them through my system, and we turned those over to a program. And so those were what broke everything down for me for my case. Anyways, that's kind of where we are with this. Do I have anything? Oh, I do have